Yesterday, Joy presented Quest some serious accusations against Sadness. Can Sadness even be defended at this point? Isn't her idea a foregone conclusion? Oh, you're already here. Let's resume the case then. Cuesee, please present the defense.
Of course, Your Honor. Accusation number 1. Sadness is charged with causing depression and despair. And I plead my client guilty.
Wait, what? Weren't you supposed to defend me?
Relax, I've got this. It is true that sadness can sometimes cause depression and despair. However, Joy assumes that there's a malicious intention behind it, and it's just not true. My client tries to do the very best for your lives. Through experiencing sadness, you often get stronger and more resilient. So my client just wants to develop yourself. Moreover, sadness is just protective over all of you. They're not the evil Snow Queen. They're like the snow itself.
I sometimes like snow.
But snow is cold and can make you freeze to death, just like sadness.
And that's an extreme, my dear Joy. You're forgetting about its primal function. Just like with sadness, evil Snow Queen, as I mentioned earlier, is the villain of the story. She tries to freeze everything.
Yes, and what do you see when the evil Snow Queen is approaching? Snow. Therefore snow is clearly evil, just as sadness.
Objection! Snow is just a warning sign, and a protector against the evil Snow Queen.
Protector? Protector? Here, Hasif, the evil Snow Queen and Snow are obviously partners in crime.
That's not true. The fact that they often come together doesn't mean that they're in collusion. Actually, it reminds me of the common mistake people make with correlation and that other cognitive bias that...
To the point, please.
Right. I'll just write it down as an idea for another video. Anyway, snow that appears when evil Snow Queen is to arrive is a warning sign to everyone. It tells everyone to find a shelter so they don't get hurt by her. And the same goes for my client. Sadness makes you aware that something is wrong, that you need to change something. In other words, sadness makes you defend yourself so you don't get hurt.
And how snow or sadness are supposed to protect us?
Well, snow is actually an excellent insulator of the soil. Without snow, very cold temperatures from the evil Snow Queen could freeze the soil deeper and deeper, and this could lead to damage of root systems of trees and shrubs. So snow protects from an extreme cold. Similarly, sadness protects you from an extreme as well. They force us to take breaks and rest at least a bit when things are not right. Thanks to that, we have an opportunity to rethink our actions, to create a better strategy, and we don't go on the extreme full energy mode all the time.
I see. And actually, snow is what makes the winter complete.
Exactly. Just like sadness makes our lives complete and allows us to experience other emotions better.
Actually, snow, like sadness, can damage the trees as its weight accumulates on branches. And as I mentioned, it can help the evil Snow Queen freeze you to death.
Oh, Joy, but notice something very important in your argument. You're talking about the excessive snow. It's not snow that destroys everything. It's the too big amount of. Same goes with sadness. As Paracelsus said, everything and nothing is a poison. Sola dosis vasi venenum.
We speak English here, not Latin.
Okay, so in English, the dose makes the poison. Thus, it is not sadness that harms you. It's the extreme of it. And nothing in extreme is good.
Ha! Joke's on you. You can't get poisoned by too much of me.
Oh, really? Have you ever heard of Kate Chopin's The Story of an Hour? In that story, Mrs. Mallard died from the overdose of pleasure, happiness and joy. Or what about deaths from laughter?
Oh, come on. I didn't mean it.
Just as sadness.
Whatever. It's not over yet. Yesterday I gave you more accusations.
Indeed. Accusation number 2. Sadness is accused of tearing families and friendships apart. Yet it is in times of sadness that true connections are forged, as loved ones come together to offer solace and support. It is true that sadness can make a person avoid social interactions, but at the same time my client makes other people help them. We all know our other body. Empathy, right? The one that helps us creating and maintaining social relationships. So thanks to cooperation with sadness, empathy can make others eager to help a person in need. Therefore, thanks to my client, you can show your expression that will make others more likely to help you.
Objection. Empathy doesn't need sadness for that. I mean, you can feel empathetic about other emotions as well, right? For example, anger and disgust. Like, haven't you ever felt empathetic when your friend found raisins in their cheesecake and got angry about it?
Raisins, those little pesky.
Ha! You see? Even now it got you.
No. Let me explain. Indeed, I agree that you can feel empathetic regarding other emotions. I never claimed otherwise. However, it is when people feel empathetic with a person with sadness, then they are the most eager to actually help that person. So when you're sick, the best strategy is to show sadness, not anger or disgust, in order to get help.
And what about accusation number 3? You can't deny all those people who stopped pursuing their dreams because of sadness. Sadness is just a thief of motivation and ambition.
Hold your horses.
I don't have horses. I prefer riding unicorns. They're more fun.
It's just a saying. Anyway, don't be so quick on judging this thing as a bad thing.
Are you trying to say that theft is a good thing?
No, yes, kinda. It depends. I mean, I would be quite happy if raisins from my cheesecake got stolen.
Let's leave raisins out of this and focus on sadness.
Right. Have you ever wondered why sadness would stop you in pursuing your goals?
To make you miserable. Duh.
Quite the opposite. Sometimes our ambitions and goals are just impossible for us to achieve, at least for the time being. Like getting 1000 subscribers for me now. Or like not having to go to school or work at all. Or like never finding raisins in your cheesecake.
Raisins again?
It's a crucial part of my argument. Anyway, in such situations, it makes no sense to spend your energy and resources on achieving this dream, as it cannot be done. That's when sadness often comes. Yes, they temporarily take away your motivation, but it's not a bad thing. They just don't want you to waste it. So when sadness temporarily takes your motivation away, they encourage you to reflect on your goal and do an introspection. Thanks to that, you can create a better goal for yourself, the one that is actually achievable for you for the time being. And that's when you get your motivation back and it's not wasted. So sadness doesn't steal your motivation per se. They just temporarily take it to make sure you don't waste it on pointless stuff.
Like becoming a war dictator in order to make a law to forbid raisins in cheesecake?
This time you brought the topic of raisins.
Yes, but like, I am you, right?
I mean, yeah, but like, we're trying to create a little theatrical play, so don't spoil the fun.
But if I'm spawned the fan, then you're the party pooper as well.
Oh, don't call me a party pooper.
But it is still you who calls yourself a party pooper.
Oh, stop it. Just come back to defending another accusation.
Right. Accusation number 4. My client is said to cloud judgment and impair decision making. However, I dare to say that sadness can actually help you make better decisions.
Yeah, sure. Like eating 3 bars of chocolate in one sitting? Great decision, for sure.
No, you got it wrong. That's what avoiding sadness gets you. You're eating those sweets in order to get rid of sadness, just because you don't accept them.
So you agree that it's because of sadness?
No, it's because of your attitude towards it. Sadness is an important emotion, and they need to be accepted as well, not rejected or avoided by turning into destructive behaviors. Sadness promotes revision of your unrealistic expectations. So you need to give them some attention to let them help you, instead of pushing them away. So let's differentiate the actual intentions and actions of sadness from your efforts to avoid them.
Well, maybe people wouldn't try to avoid sadness if they weren't such a bother.
Sadness might not be the most pleasant emotion to feel, but it's sometimes the emotion you need to enforce changes that can make your life better. It's like doing your regular checkup with your GP. They might not be the meetings that you dream of, but you need them in order to keep yourself healthy and ready for action.
I prefer apples than GP appointments.
An apple pie would be even better.
You can still have your apples or apple pies, but they won't replace the GP appointments. Like you can still enjoy other emotions, but they won't replace sadness. Like, come on, have you not watched Inside Out? Anyway, accusation number 5. My client is accused of hurting physical health and weakening immune system, but it's all just a misunderstanding. Sadness doesn't mean to hurt anyone physically as well. Similarly, like stress, negative emotions such as anger and sadness can affect physical health. Hey, it's a trial against sadness, don't involve me in this. Chill, anger. You're gonna get your own video as well. Here, I just wanted to show audience that it's not only about sadness. Anyway, those bad moods can influence your immune system by increasing inflammation throughout your body. And it's not always a bad thing. I mean, it's a natural response to wounds and infections. And when you're injured, this inflammation is actually a good thing. The area you injured will become red and swell as an army of beneficial white blood cells flowing to fight infection and help you heal. The same response occurs in other parts of your body when you encounter a virus or infection. However, the problem begins when that inflammation stays too long. Then it can eventually harm healthy cells, tissues, and organs.
And sadness causes the inflammation, so sadness is bad.
Not so fast. Sadness is just an emotion, and by the nature of emotions, it lasts temporarily. The bad effects of inflammation only occurs when it's chronic though, and for that we need disordered state, like chronic stress or depression.
So sadness as a temporary emotion isn't hurting your physical health.
I don't see enough evidence to charge sadness for that crime. Moreover, sadness by reducing extensive activities might help reduce the risk of getting infected in external places.
Don't forget about the last accusation though. Sadness just preserves a cycle of negativity and tries to separate me, joy, from people.
And this accusation is just ridiculous. All emotions are important and they're supposed to work in harmony. So it's natural that sadness and joy should work together along with other emotions to bring the best for the individual. Sadness, if taken care of properly, shouldn't end in ruminations and misery. Sadness is the game changer. They're not supposed to stay too long. Same with other emotions. And while they're here, they're supposed to help in adjusting your life so it can be better. Sadness is the one that changes you, and sadness is the one to lead to joy and happiness.
Say what? Sadness keeps people away from me, not bring them to me.
It depends. It depends how sadness is treated. If sadness is treated like an enemy, is not accepted, and is avoided, then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It becomes your enemy and keeps you away from joy. Sadness then stays for longer because is unable to complete their mission when you keep sabotaging them. However, when sadness is treated as an ally, is accepted and not avoided, then they indeed become an ally. They help you rethink your goals and plans in order to make them realistic and therefore possible to get to joy. Sadness informs you that something is not right, and they help you to find out what needs to change. So sadness is not the hero you want, but the hero you need.
I think I get now, and I am touched by this speech.
But
Let me stop you here. I finished defending sadness, but it doesn't mean I'm done with you.
what? What do you mean?
Oh, don't you pretend to be a perfect little angel, Joy. You also have some sins on your conscience.
Me?
Yes, that's why in another video, the last part of the sadness versus joy trilogy, I'll show all of you how joy can be dangerous to you and when it's better to be sad.
Wait, you can't do that.
Oh yes, I can. I can and I will. So see you back in the court next time and have a great day. Or maybe I should wish you a sad day instead? Well, you'll find out soon.